watch on the Channel 9. We watch on the Channel 9. 9 and 9.
All right.
Let's start with number 9, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
In the present day, would we ever see, say, Kevin Hart take on Nikola Jokic in a boxing match on a variety show? Probably not. But in 1971 on Laugh-In, Sammy Davis Jr. and Wilt Chamberlain got into it.
All right.
Don't go away. Who's he?
That's a champ. Tiny Irish Bob Murphy.
But he ain't tiny, and I have a sneaking suspicion he ain't even Irish. His eyes are smiling. You old son of a gun, you.
Let me check that glove.
Hey, little fella, give me a hand, will you? Sure. That's a good glove.
Come on, come on, come on.
And there will be no hitting below the belt. No. That don't leave me much space. Yeah, that gonna be your problem.
Fight.
All right, get him. Get him there, Joe. Hit him in the midsection.
You got him now. You got him, Junior. That's it. Hit him again.
Now you got him. Get him on the roof.
That was a good one, Junior.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, you got him now.
One more like that. Get him, baby.
Atta boy. You got him.
Now you got him.
Come on. Hey, there's only one hope left. Try and make friends with him.
One more like that. Get him, baby.
Atta boy. You got him. Come on. Hey, there's only one hope left. Try and make friends with him.
All right, so there it is. Sammy Davis and Wilt Chamberlain.
Very cool.
Number 8, rice Zembic. It's the next big thing, TikTok weight loss trend. People claim drinking rice water in the morning will help them lose a few pounds. You soak uncooked rice, then strain it and drink all of the starchy water with some lemon juice mixed in. People of TikTok claim it makes them feel full and suppresses their appetite, the same way Ozempic does. Weight loss experts say there is some benefit to drinking rice water. Resistant starch is a dietary fiber, but there's no evidence that proves it makes you feel fuller longer.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, picture this. You're taking your new Porsche out for a spin and you come across a picturesque spot that would be perfect for a picnic, but you don't stop because you weren't prepared for a picnic. Lucky you have the Porsche with a new canopy tent. It can be inflated in just a few minutes. It's perfect for the woods, the beach, the campsite. If you're worried about bugs, you can get your canopy with built-in mosquito nets. The price for the tent is not included with the car. It'll cost you $4,500 extra.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
Number 6 here. If you're a person who likes smoothies, this could be the thing for you. The blender company Magic Bullet has something new called NutriBullet Flip. So anyone who loves smoothies knows that they're great, but the ingredients can settle once you head out the door and hop into your car. So this is basically a travel mug that comes with a built-in electric blender. The blades will mix, chop, stir your drink ingredients on the fly. You will get 14 blending cycles lasting about 30 seconds each out of each charge. And let's be honest, it's great for making margaritas or cocktails, or you can, get boozed up on the go. It's $100.
Number 5, this is Richard Norris Williams. In 1912, he survived the Titanic and eventually went on to win an Olympic gold medal, but it wasn't that simple. Williams was a 21-year-old tennis player with lots of ambition. When the Titanic went down, he was pulled from the icy waters and placed aboard the RMS Carpathia. He lost his father in the disaster and was told by doctors that he would lose his legs due to frostbite.
Wow.
Williams refused. He started walking around the Carpathia every 2 hours, even though his legs were numb. Over time, feeling returned to his legs, and in just 3 months, he was told it was okay to play tennis again. He went on to be ranked in the top 10 players in the U.S. He also enlisted as a soldier and served in World War I. And in 1924, representing the U.S. at the 1924 Games in Paris, Richard Norris Williams won a gold medal in mixed doubles.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Number 4, on this day in 1974, President Nixon resigned following multiple investigations into his administration over the Watergate scandal. But this is the 9 at 9. We're showing you Dan Aykroyd playing Nixon on Saturday Night Live 1978.
Good evening. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. Anyway, from the years 1969 through 1974, I was President of the United States. Now, when I was President, I did some bad things. Made people hate me. I left that executive office under scandalous circumstances and went on to write a big book about it. But everybody hates me so much, they're not buying the book. In fact, in Washington now, if I'm correct, they have a lobby. Don't buy books by crooks. Well, when I lost the race for governor of California in '62, I recall saying, "You won't have Dick Nixon to kick around anymore." Well, that phrase caught on. People really seemed to like it. As things turned out, you don't have Dick Nixon to kick around anymore. But now, you have my book. So if you hate me, buy the book and kick it around. You don't have to read it, although I originally wrote it to be read. Just buy it and give it a boot. Really, if you're mad at me, kick the book around the house for an hour or two. Why, Pat's already on her 4th copy. Now, here's the book, RN. That doesn't stand for registered nurse. 1995, and that's something they slipped by me. I thought the price was going to be 12 or 14 bucks. But I got the first copy, and there it was, 1995. 1995, the publishers sleazed it right by me. Anyway, buy the book. Now, think about how hard you'd kick me if we ever met and just put the boots to it. Now, let me make this even more clear. I've asked 2 members of my San Clemente United States Marine.
All right.
Okay.
Dan Aykroyd. Number 3, we're going to fill you in on a little Icelandic love secret. They have a saying, sex before coffee, and the point of it is they really cut to the chase in their dating culture. They think any romantic connection will start with the act rather than some kind of coffee date. Iceland only has 400,000 people, so you can usually find a connection to people you meet. You might meet someone at a bar, have a good time together, and then just stay together. No big dating process. One of the reasons is that things like restaurants are expensive there, so people don't want to waste time on dates. As one guy put it, in Iceland, you wake up in somebody's bed and just decide to keep living with them.
That's so romantic. Okay, at number 2 here, let's play a little game, shall we? Who is this? Take a listen.
And I shine for all. But in some people's world, you never shine at all.
Sounds like Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Bob Marley, they wouldn't be asking us who it is.
No. Yeah.
Right, so too easy, right? Okay, so that is YG Marley. The last name sounds familiar, that's because it is. His song, Praise Ya in the Moonlight, is on the Billboard Hot 100 list. His grandfather is reggae pioneer Bob Marley. His mother, Lauryn Hill. His father, football player Rowan Marley. YG Marley is now the 6th member of the Marley family to enter the Billboard charts. Yeah, he's 22. This song is all over TikTok radio right now, and it's a big deal with the kiddos.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty good.
Number 1 already, a great character just passed away. Australia's Jack Carlson was 82 years old. Who was he? Well, you might have heard some catchphrases or audio drops from the clip that we will play. They've been making their way into TikTok videos, but it requires a quick explanation. In 1991, a guy eating in a Chinese restaurant in Australia was arrested in a case of mistaken identity. The guy, who went by Jack K, was just a struggling artist. and decided to make a scene while he was being arrested. So keep your ear out for "You Just Assured Me I Can Speak" and "Get Your Hand Off My Penis." Something I don't recall ever saying myself personally in my life. And this is Democracy Manifest. And best of all, a succulent Chinese meal.
Just a moment, you just assured me that I could speak.
Sit down inside the car. We're not assuring anything. We're under arrest.
Look, I'm under what?
Come on.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. Have a look at the headlock here. See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Get some cups.
Why did you do this to me?
Hop in the car. Get some cups.
For what reason? What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Oh, that's a nice headlock, sir. Oh, yes. I see that you know your judo well. Good one. And you, sir, are you waiting to receive?
Wow.
Now, get your hands off there.
Oh, we've only got one cup.
Ta-ta and farewell.
So I guess get him in the car.
One cup, look. They've been broken. Gentlemen,
It took until 2020 for Australians to track down this guy who is a legend there. Jack is basically just an eccentric painter who admitted that back in 1991 I had been somewhat influenced by the juice of the red grape.
Oh.
Anyway, he got a wine deal out of it. They call it "Get Your Hands Off My Pinot Noir."
Oh boy, that is such an elegant way of phrasing it. Wow, that's the 9 at 9.